Hey, there's the noise. Sorry, there was a little glitch going on there. Hello.
And welcome to day 87.
87
of the vlog, which is also June 15th.
It is.
Which means it is also Ellie's
My
birthday.
It is indeed.
To celebrate Ellie's birthday,
He's been up to something.
I have made these two cocktails in your honour.
Right, okay.
This one is yellow. You can't tell because it's in a blue glass.
Right.
But I called that the Yelly Daniel.
Yeah, lovely.
And this one is red.
Yeah.
So that's the Relly Daniel.
The Relly Daniel and the Yelly Daniel.
I've not tried them.
Okay.
I don't know how they taste, so you can try them. You can have your favourite one, or you can have both. I should say, when I made the quantities.
Oh, they smell quite potent.
Well, what happened was.
Oh, can I smell that one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I made the recipe.
Yeah.
And I sort of put. Well,
this smells
it didn't
like
come,
amaretto.
I made it. It didn't come very far up the glass.
Right.
So I sort of doubled the quantities, so they might be quite potent.
Hang on.
We're gonna pause these.
We'll pause that. Unpaused, and this time I have presents. Yeah, that was a friend of mine, Elle, dropping down some gifts with some very specific instructions on them. I've got an order that I'm supposed to open them, etc. But I'm putting them to one side for now. And we will go back to
test these cocktails.
the Yelly Daniel and the Relly Daniel.
So have a try of each.
Right. I'm just gonna.
I should say I've got no history or experience of kind of mixology or anything. I just sort of found a recipe online that was kind of loose enough that I could change a couple of things and call it an original creation.
Right, okay. Well, I think from the... Are you not going to join in?
Well, you try each one and see... Because I want you to have whatever is your favourite, but also you're kind of the canary in the mine shaft if anything goes horribly wrong.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's really nice.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, it's like fruity and sweet, and then it's got like a little tingle.
Oh.
A little sort of zesty tingle at the end. Oh, how does that taste like blue slushies?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, that tastes like, like blue raspberry.
Okay.
That's sort of what that tastes like. Oh, I like them both.
I would suggest that maybe it's the blue raspberry thing that's the wrong colour, in which case maybe that's why it tastes blue.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing there's something raspberry-ish in there, maybe, because of it tasting like blue slushies, but... tell me what's in them.
So, they're supposed to be...
They're both nice.
They're supposed to be kind of creamy, but it doesn't seem to have really had much...
This one's a bit, more creamy. It's like a slightly thicker...
Okay. I don't know if I should have shaken them up a bit more or put some more stuff in, but anyway, basically what you've got is lemon juice in both of them.
Mm-hmm. That'll be the zesty tingle.
Amaretto in both of them.
I thought there was amaretto.
There we go. One of them is passion fruit.
Mm.
The other one is grenadine, and I can never...
So is that passion fruit and that's grenadine?
Yes, well done.
Yeah.
And I can never quite remember what grenadine is made up, but it might have raspberries in that.
I can't remember
it's
what's in
red
grenadine.
berry sort of thing.
I think they're both lush. I think this one just about edges it out.
That's fine. And we've got loads more of the booze in the kitchen and the syrups. And more of the additional ingredient, which is aquafaba.
Ah!
Yes.
Ah, that's why you were that's what's made this like frothy.
Yeah, because you could do it with like an egg white.
Mm.
But obviously Ellie doesn't eat egg whites.
No.
Chooses not to.
I don't drink them either.
Ah.
This is lovely. Thank you, Babs.
Oh, it does have a bit of creaminess to it.
Yeah, no, it does. It's just, it's when you said creaminess, I was imagining you meant like creamy coloured.
I saw a picture online that it kind of had a big creamy sort of looking layer in it a bit.
Yeah, it was when we sort of decided that we were going to blog. You just went, you're going to have to go in there, and I'm going to have to prepare something. I was like, well, that's unnerving.
Yeah. So don't chug those because they are quite potent.
Yeah, they're lovely though. Well done. Mm.
So
I made a cup of tea to blog with. That's not getting drunk now, is it? It's not happening.
Well, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't be like, you don't need a tea.
You don't need a tea.
Booze is coming.
Well, that's my birthday, isn't it? That's allowed.
Want to put the tea somewhere out of the way?
Yeah, I don't want to put it on top of the printer.
No.
It's a bad idea.
So
yeah.
Present?
So it's my birthday. So yes, I've opened cards because I didn't think opening cards on the blog would be as interesting to you guys as it would be to me. I should also mention, I mentioned a couple of days ago that I had a very big Moonpig box that was very light, and so I was quite intrigued by it. And what I assume there will be is something inside it that will say who it's from. But I've had another identical sized Moonpig box today, but this one's quite heavy. Ooh. So They're two very different
Forgotten
things, but in identical boxes.
We'll find out, won't we?
So,
I'll
being
tell
as
you-
you're up to nonsense, and I don't know what you're up to,
Okay.
I think you can decide what I open, what I don't. Pass things to me, and I will open them.
What I should say is, like, you've had some presents that we opened before because of sell-by dates and things like that.
I had some
Some
fudge.
edible
It was
presents.
amazing.
And we've also got some presents that you've got, like, still to come, like from your parents and things. So, if you bought Ellie a present and you don't see it opened on the vlog, please don't take offence. It might just be that...
I may not have it, or I may already have opened it.
Yes.
No, I think anybody who I've already opened things, I've said thank you to and I've spoken to.
Cool.
So there may be some stuff that just gets put to one side.
Should we just open everything that we've got?
If you think so, I will.
I don't see why
yeah.
not. Do you want to start with the one that's on your right then, that we've just received
yes.
from Elle?
Okay, well, I've got instructions on this one. So this is the card, which has written my name, and then she's put, this got rained on, to explain why it's all a little bit wrinkly. And I quite like that on the back it's got, I didn't lick this, not with the Rona and all. So that's a card. So I'll put the card to one side because, as I say, that's exciting for me, but probably not so much for you. And now this one says, open me after the gift. So I will open the gift. So Elle has brought us some lovely things over the years. She's very creative and makes things. So she actually brought us our lovely Christmas print, which was me, you, and all the cats and Lucy, which she drew and put in a lovely frame.
Oh yeah, I really like that theme.
I really like that.
Got my little guys on it.
Yeah. Speaking of, we still haven't seen Arthur. Little
No.
gift.
Been up on his explorations
Yeah.
and his adventures, and we miss him.
We do. A good birthday present. Sorry, I'm going to put that there. A good birthday present from him would be showing up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not too panicked because he is quite fearless and he does go wandering. Ooh. Oh, I know what that is.
Oh,
That's,
that looks like a wig of some
It
sort.
is hair extension.
Oh, hair extensions.
Elle
okay.
was selling some, well, she was talking about selling some, and I asked her how much she was going for them. They're really nice quality ones, so actually it was a bit too expensive for me, but I then went, I'll tell you what, put them on Marketplace. If they don't sell, I will try to persuade myself that I can afford them. And so then she's just given me them as a gift,
That's nice.
which is incredibly lovely of her and very generous, and too generous in fact, so I will find some sneaky way to buy something else of hers for too high a price.
See what else she's got on Marketplace.
Yeah. Well, the other thing she's selling is a MacBook Pro, which I cannot afford.
Oh, it's a shame. I'm sure we can find a use for it.
I'm sure we can find a use for a laptop, MacBook, but not for that money, unfortunately. But I'll find an excuse, or I'll just secretly PayPal her some money. But that is really lovely. That is very thoughtful. Thank you, Elle. So yeah, that's exciting. So now the after the gift, I will open as per instructions. Confused, curious, don't know. It's very spotty. It's a spotty card, and it says thank you. Oh, it's a thank you card. Lovely. Instructions on how to dye the extensions if I so choose. So yeah, enjoy these. They're human hair. So you can wash, dye, and style and dye them as you see fit. So lovely. That's very fancy. Thank you very much, Elle. But yeah, I'm not going to read the entire... You don't need to know the dyeing instructions, guys.
No.
So I'm not keeping secrets from you. I'm just saving you information you don't need. But thank you very much, Elle. That is genuinely lovely.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Well, they would have been about 120 quid when they were first bought. That's amazing. So that's that wasn't what she was selling them for because obviously they are second hand. But that's still very, very generous.
Yes.
So yes, much appreciated. I'll pop that there. Right, what do you reckon's next?
I reckon, should we do the big heavy moon pig one?
Big heavy moon pig. Yeah, I might need the scissors actually, which are on the table. So I don't want to accidentally break what's in them when I'm trying to open it. I'm going to have a little cocktail break.
I presume people can still hear me from that. I just figure if we get the things that are furthest away and heaviest, then I can kind of move them back out of the way in a minute, and it saves us me having to keep moving about too much.
Can I pop that there and you can perch? Because I'm going to struggle to open this on my lap otherwise. I can undo. Now this one says on it, fragile, take handle with care, which the other one doesn't, which goes with my theory of maybe cuddly toy in the other one, because it's light. Well, this one I have no idea. I don't know all the bits and bobs that Moon picks up. I have to say, it's been amazing, because I haven't been seeing anyone, I've kind of sort of assumed that I wouldn't really have much to open, but actually, quite a lot of people, clearly, have been very generous and sent lots of things and made sure I had stuff on my birthday to open, which is much appreciated. Oh, hello, that's heavy. Ah, hello, I got loads of gin. Gin House. Right, hopefully there's a
Lovely.
card or in there something in it that says who it's
Some
from.
indication.
Aha.
Aha.
Aha. Lovely gins. Right, what have I got? I've got Tanqueray Gordon's,
Lovely.
Oathfield. Oh, and some posh tonics as well. Ooh, I don't know who that's from. I do like, as you may have noticed from the blog, I drink a lot of red wine, but I am partial to a gin. I'm just a bit fussy with my tonics, but that sounds great. Ooh, can you pop that somewhere, Sick,
Yes.
while I open the card?
Make sure that's secure at the bottom.
It's a good card. I don't know who it's from, but it's a personalised card. Ellie was a bit ashamed of her recycling bin. One of the bottles still had some in it. That is how my recycling box works. Oh, it's from my brother. He said my things weren't going to get here till tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, it's from Alan.
There
Awesome.
we go.
That's lovely. Ah, he knows me well. Yeah, so we saw him yesterday for canoeing, but obviously we can't sort of guarantee that we're going to see each other. So he said, oh, I've ordered you some stuff, but it said the estimated delivery will be Tuesday the 16th. And I was like, oh, that's okay, stuff to look forward to. But it's got here early. So that's great.
All right, should we do the next moon pig?
Yeah, right, I could probably do that from on your lap if that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is one that's light and I'm very curious about. Now, I don't think it will be a balloon, which was a good theory, but I think if it was a balloon and it had sellotape on the top, they would say some sort of like, do not cut or fragile or something, and there's no warnings on it whatsoever. You got any guesses?
Well, it is very light, so maybe some sort of soft toy or something.
Yeah, that's my guess. Cuddly toy or, well, I can't really think what else it could be that's that light, but I don't know. I don't know at all. It's some paper. Ooh. Ooh, 100 movies, scratch off bucket list. Oh, it's like a poster and you scratch off the things that you've seen.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, I love that. Oh. Okay, some of the examples. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 examples on the side. I have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 out of 12. So it'll be interesting to know how many I can scratch off straight away, and then I'll have to work. Oh, that's going to be satisfying. Hang on, there was probably a card in that box to say who this was from.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, disappeared with that too quickly.
Yeah, I love this. This is great.
There you
I'll
go.
have to give this pride of place somewhere.
Yeah, I'll put it somewhere.
Maybe next to my sci-fi. I've got a sci-fi alphabet and horror film alphabet prints, which I was going to move because we've got Chris's Edinburgh show posters, which I think are going to go on the same wall. But actually, it could make a bit of a feature of films we have like that, because I think that'll be a big like A2 probably thing, and then won't print that. Maybe just have that as a poster, and then have the 2 frames on the side. So that's lovely. So I don't know who that's from, but thank you. I love it. And I love scratching those things off. Actually,
Satisfying.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do any of the scratching.
No, that's
for
fine.
me.
Yeah.
To Ellie, sending long distance hugs. It's a very nice card. Oh, it's from my friend Sammy. I thought she was sending me something, but I assumed she was just sending me a card. Happy birthday, lovely lady. Hope you can enjoy it during lockdown and that Chris treats me. Well, he already has. You've seen the Yelly Daniel.
And the Relly Daniel.
Yeah. Lots of love from Sammy and Jamie. That's very nice. Oh, I feel very... I feel, considering, or even not considering it's lockdown, but especially considering it's lockdown, I feel very loved, very looked after today. It's really nice. Yeah, sort of came downstairs to sort of quite a lot of cards to open and things to open. I'm just feeling a bit overwhelmed actually, but it's really lovely. So thank you everybody. I'm going to stop getting soppy now, but I'm really, really pleased and touched that everybody's made such an effort. So this one isn't labelled, but it has Christmas wrapping paper, which I recognise. So I have a suspicion this might be from Chris. Otherwise, it's a strange choice for someone else, is all I'm saying.
Whereas for me to do that would be entirely...
Yeah, well, I just think, like, I probably had some of this wrapping paper already in the house, and that you've used that, is my guess. Would you care to deny or confirm, or just find out what's in the present?
I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth, okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's replacements for my colouring pens that have run out, or some of the colours are starting to run out. So I've been praising Letraset markers because they go on so lovely and smooth, and you don't get any of the like pen strokes that you get with felt pens, and these are basically the same but a different brand.
I hope so.
Well, I think so, because they had a better range of colours actually than the Letraset
Oh really?
did.
Because I thought I'll be completely honest. I thought I'd ordered Letraset. I opened the parcel, it said Letraset on the top.
Yeah.
And it was only when I came to wrap them last night, I was like, oh, that isn't Letraset at all.
When I actually looked for some to replace mine, when I wrote in Letraset, these ones came up as well.
Right.
So I think they're basically the same or are interchangeable by people who know their stuff.
Equivalent.
And have been like, but yeah, I need them. They're lovely. So thank you very much. They're the same. I suspect they're made by the same people. They're identical. Thank you so much, Babs. That's lovely. Okay. I've been talking about how much I love doing my colouring, but some of my obviously the colours that you like most, you use the most. So like my blues and purples and greens have started to run out. So I can only use some of the colours. So I've got replacements now.
Hey.
Lovely.
Right.
Another drink now.
Have another drink.
Yep.
Another little drink.
Ooh.
Gonna do these ones.
Yeah, these ones are from my friend Matt, whose real name is Sarah, but for reasons I still don't fully understand, her nickname is Matt Fingers. So, thanks, Matt Fingers. Right, so she actually gave these to me a couple of days ago, but I've got them to open today because of lockdown, I was quite determined that I was going to open stuff on the day because I didn't know if I was going to see people. But I don't normally open presents early anyway, but I do usually open cards. Oh, I think I got some pampering things, is what I'm guessing in here. Ooh, liquid gold bath elixir. It's all shiny. That looks lush. That's not the colour of the packaging you might be able to see on the screen. That's actually the colour of the stuff.
It's sort of a clear packaging.
Like metallic.
Yeah, translucent packaging, and you can just see.
That's lush. Oh, I bet that smells nice. Ooh. Oh, it's by Sanctuary Spa as well, which are really good. They're going to give it a smell, actually. Ooh.
Just a nose.
Oh, what does that smell like? That smells like... Oh, I can't quite place it. Yeah, like a herby, but a nicer sort of, not Christmassy, but like a, reminds me of campfire. It must be something like I've burned incense of. Ooh, that's nice. Does it say?
That's what I was trying to check now. You open the next one, I'll have a look.
Yeah. Oh, it smells nice. Anyway, it smells kind of like, give me another smell.
Rose flower water and vitamins.
Oh, sleep aromatherapy. She knows how much I like my baths. So yeah, this is oh yeah, that's lovely, but I can't quite place it. This is a bath oil with lavender, which I can have before bed and put me right off to sleep. Oh, that's lovely too. I bet this will smell really nice. But this is lavender, so I will recognise this, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Oh, that's lush. Give that a whiff. So that's an oil, so I assume you just put a few drops of that in a bath. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Lovely. And give that to yourself. And there's one more thing in here. I'll give you that bag as well. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be entertaining to anyone else. But I'm at it. I'm liking it. Oh, it'd be really handy if later on I can't remember who got me what. I could just watch the vlog. Yeah. Double check. I know who that's from. Oh, Bath Fizz Bar. See, I told you. She knows. I've mentioned on here, due to fibro, but also just because bubble baths are nice. I bath a lot. So bath things are always much appreciated, and I get through them quite quickly. So these are like, you know, bath bombs or bath fizzers. You chuck them in and they'll sort of explode and make everything smell nice. So like them. Club Tropicana. I won't open that because it's all like sealed in plastic, so I won't be able to smell it anyway. But that is what that is. Lovely. Lovely. Thank you very much. Great. I feel very spoiled. So this one that you're about to hand me came with an envelope, but the envelope says open after the gift again. So this is from your sister and her other half and your niece.
Yeah.
So I did hold off. She did sort of say you can open it whenever you like, but I thought again.
My other sister sent fudge, didn't she?
Yeah.
And that was,
Katie sent fudge, which we have already tested because it's got quite a short date because it's fresh.
So we had to
eat some of that.
Forced our hand, didn't it, really?
Unfortunately. And I can confirm it's very, very nice, but it's incredibly rich, so I think I will actually. I thought, like, I'm not going to be freezing some for later, but actually, I think I will, because actually it's quite dense. It's very heavy.
Creamy, especially because it's vegan as well. It's incredibly creamy.
Yeah, surprising. But yeah, lovely. Oh, right, so. Ooh. A thing. got a thing inside a very nice bag. I'll reuse that bag for something. That's lovely. Feels like a book. I think it's a book.
It does feel a bit like a book. It's almost like a graphic novel. Same sort of shape and dimension and stuff.
Bloodlust and bonnets. There we go. I don't know anything about this.
Is it a graphic novel? Is it pictures?
Ah, all right. It's from the creator of the webcomic My Life as a Background Slytherin. So it's a pastiche of classic romantic literature. Ah, and it is a graphic novel. Check that.
Nice.
Ooh, I'm going to look forward to that. She must. She does watch these. I think she's probably paid attention to the fact that I said I can't really read books, but I can do graphic novels. So it's very thoughtful. Ooh. Ooh, I look forward to reading that. Thank you very much, Heather. And Graham and Erica, but I doubt Erica had much say in the, and probably not Graham either, actually, as well. I know how it goes. Thank you very much. So yes, I'm now opening the thing that says to open after the unwrap your present before opening this envelope. Hope this slice of silliness brings you a few laughs on your birthday. Another separate edible parcel should also be on its way, which is that one, I think. Now, that has come. It's still wrapped because I didn't want to unwrap the parcel that arrived, but it is labelled Mindful Bites, so I'm going to go with vegan treats that I am excited about.
I think we were assured the sell-by date was fine on this one, weren't we?
Yes, I think so. So can I pop that to you?
Yeah.
And can I also pop these to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, edible goodies, I'm guessing. Otherwise, it's a strange choice for company name. If you don't tell me something edible, you've misbranded Mindful Bites. Ooh, let's have a look. Oh, maybe that. Vegan chocolate and hazelnut spread. Ooh. Oh, hello. Yes, please. That sounds incredible. So like vegan Nutella, basically. Oh my gosh.
Oh, two different ones.
Chocolate and they might be two of the same actually. I'm not sure. No, they are different ones. Chocolate and hazelnut spread and dark chocolate and hazelnut spread.
Nice.
Nice. Ooh, I'm excited about those. Yeah, there's another brand, Vigo, that do a vegan Nutella, which a lot of people rave about. So I'm assuming this is going to be of that ilk.
That looks tempting, doesn't it?
Oh, hello. No palm oil, no dairy, gluten-free, 13% hazelnuts. Oh, nom nom. Thank you very much, Heather. That is amazing. Oh, I think some crumpets or pancakes with that one would be nice.
Yes.
Maybe toast. It's not really a healthy breakfast, is it? But who cares? Nobody cares. Birthday, you don't, no calories count this week anyway. That's the rule. Lovely. Thank you very much, Heather. Love it. Ooh, I'm going to eat that. Oh, I'm going to eat that so hard. Lovely. Can I give you that as well? Right. I think, well, I mentioned actually we should show them the truffles from Jo. So they were unwrapped because they came in a box and she told me to open things because the boxes weren't labelled like gifts. But these are the chocolate truffles. Cocoa nib nights, but they look, yeah, they are truffles. Vegan cocoa dusted truffles with cocoa nibs. I don't know what a nib is, but the picture looks very edible. So I am getting in on them soon as well. What I was going to say, I'm going to get so fat, I'm going to get even fatter. Lockdown has been kind to me overall, but not so kind to my waistline. I don't really care. It's lovely. Birthday. Nobody can see me. I'm under less pressure to look good right now. You have to look at me, but you seem fairly happy anyway.
I'm pretty content.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of explaining to do.
Mm.
So basically, we're having like quite a low-key kind of birthday for you.
Yes.
Because of everything that's happening in the world, and we're not complaining because we've got it much better than a lot of other people. But it has thrown a spanner in works, some plans here and there. So it means we can't go out drinking with all your friends and things.
No.
And it means, well, we're doing this now. We've had the cocktails, we had a nice lunch, and we're going to your parents for like a
Yeah.
socially distanced garden takeaway later,
Yeah.
so that'd be fun.
Yeah, I am very content.
Yes, all lovely. But I had initially planned to do something a bit more memorable for your birthday,
Right.
although I suspect we'll remember this one just because of everything going on in the world, as I mentioned.
Yeah, a bit unusual. Probably, well, hopefully not going to have two like this for those reasons, but not another lockdown birthday, hopefully. If we're still in lockdown this time next year, then things have gone horribly wrong.
Yes. So what's happened is some birthday plans have kind of gone to the wall a bit because I'm not very good at birthdays, like remembering them and being organised around them, and I wanted to do something memorable for you. So I started planning for your birthday this year in January.
Right, okay.
But I
That's very
did not.
organised.
Well, you say that, but as a scout, a former scout, I should have been better prepared because I did not factor in the possibilities of a global pandemic.
Your scoutmaster would be deeply
I
disappointed.
know. Furious. But I thought what I'm going to have to do is just explain, because we can't do the thing now I was going to do. I'm just going to have to talk you through what we were going to do. It was going to end with me taking you for a nice meal in town.
Right, lovely.
But basically, so you like escape rooms.
I do. I love an escape room.
You also own and run an award-winning escape room business.
I do.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I've won awards.
And
We've won awards, I should say, not just me.
But so I thought what might be nice for your birthday would be to design a sort of personalised escape room experience for you.
Yeah.
I got a bit of help.
Yeah. You do know a few professionals as well.
I do, so I got one of them.
Yeah.
I got our friend Eleanor. And
Thank you, Eleanor.
She was brilliant. She designed an escape room that was much cleverer and more imaginative and more ambitious than what I had kind of dared to dream that I was going to be able to do.
Yeah.
And she wrote a whole treatment for it and provided some props and helped out. And then it was my job, like she did pretty much all the design. It was my job then pretty much to kind of get all the plot, get all the props and things together.
Thank you, Eleanor.
That was very slow progress getting the props, believe you me. I made that look really difficult. There was a small part of the plan that was kind of all my own invention that I did do by myself.
Right, what was that?
So the idea was, right, that you, I'm just bringing something up on my phone now, I'm not being rude.
I'm loving this already.
But the idea was that, because you, I normally get up before you, right?
Yes.
And you stay in bed quite late if you don't have to be anywhere.
Oh, hell yes.
And that's fine, right?
Suitable. Gives you time for shenanigans, clearly.
It does, yeah. So what I was going to do was get up early, leave the house.
Right. I see where this plan might already have gone.
You would come downstairs. Yeah, can't leave the house, guys. It's a nightmare. You were going to come downstairs when you were good and ready and find a video on YouTube that I'd created a massive long playlist of, so that it would be on repeat.
Right, okay.
So that it would just be playing the same video over and over again. So whenever you got up, it would still be playing, and you wouldn't miss it.
Right, okay.
And there were kind of sound effects of like a radio tuning, like, and then some music playing. I'm not going to play the music now because it's copyright music. It was only supposed to be for you to watch. It was never supposed to be a part of a vlog. So I can't play it now, but if I play you the video and you can read the message on it, and I'll show you the thing later, you can get the full effect on the big screen. But if you read the message, and it's addressed. Oh, hang on. I should say, it's addressed to like a character. I was building on the mythology of your existing escape room.
Right. Okay.
So I address you by a different name in this, but feel free to just substitute in your own name.
So I'll call. I'm guessing it's Jane.
Yes.
Jane, you're becoming Ellie.
So, but yeah, and it was all supposed to be all in character and a lot of fun. So.
Oh, bless you. Okay.
All right. So if you read out what the video says.
Okay. Hang on. Is that right? Ellie, we need your help. Can I make those go? Beautiful.
Yeah, it might be quite slow because it was supposed to be on the TV and just slowly drifting so that you could read it all. It was never supposed to be a thing that would be read out loud. Okay. So I'm just filling a little bit till the next message comes out.
Still need my help.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah. And there's like
some imagery.
Newport crests and mask type imagery.
Oh, an ally is missing, presumed kidnapped. Last seen in suspicious company entering a basement near the old market. I know where that is. That's work. That's my escape room. That is. So that's the Newport crest there you've got going on. Right.
Is that, have you read all? Oh yeah, that's all of that.
I've read that.
Yeah, yeah. You've already guessed the destination.
Yeah, I'm guessing
it was
that
supposed to be quite clear because otherwise you might not go there.
We need you to investigate, but with enemy agents around, timing is crucial. Arrive at the location for 5 p.m. precisely. Also, be aware a Torture Corp employee working for us may try to contact you. His name is Steve. I love it. This is all taking stuff. I hope it's not going to be spoilers for the escape room. I'll have to bleep them out.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Right. Okay. This is making references to my first escape room that we launched, which is called Torture Corp. Assuming you are successful in retrieving the ally, you will both need to blend in public. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, there's another crest there.
There's still a little bit more.
Yeah.
As I say, never supposed to be read out loud on a thing. It's a whole different purpose. And you don't want to leave it. I probably could have had it a bit tighter. But in retrospect, you live and learn, don't you?
You live and learn. It doesn't matter. It's getting the job done. Might not be the most exciting viewing, but it's for me. Please dress for a nice meal at a restaurant. Okay, I could probably manage that. Unfortunately, all restaurants are no longer available.
Another point where the plan fell down immediately.
Right. Okay.
So you've got from that.
I won't lie. This is going to be dangerous. Good luck. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll have got.
So I would have had to go to the escape rooms, dress nice for 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So that gave you plenty of leeway to wake up whenever you wanted.
Yes.
Even
my latest lie-in would have still given me time to get ready for 5.
Still have a kind of chilled afternoon, not feel like you're having to rush around or panic.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'd be over at the escape room getting things ready.
Okay.
Right.
Interesting.
And the thing is, the escape room, obviously, I had to find a place that we could put on an escape room experience.
Yes.
Also somewhere that I could potentially gain access to.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember some conversations a few months ago before all this started, where your friend Kim was temporarily doing some work for you at the escape rooms.
Yes.
And I would occasionally casually drop into conversation. So does she have her own key to the escape rooms?
Right, yeah.
And then when she stopped working there for you, so she still
have a
key to the escape rooms. Because I was trying to figure out who my options were and who I was going to talk to.
Do you know, I criticise you for not being able to sort of lie or bluff, but I didn't cotton on to that being an unusual conversation.
Nice. Got away with it.
Well done.
So.
Well done. David, my brother has keys.
No, I know. So
it would have helped,
that
I'm
was
sure.
a backup. I didn't want to try and involve too many people if I didn't have to, keep it small.
It stum.
So, even though we were going to use your escape room, I am very aware that is your place of work, your business.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of props and things and cupboards and drawers and things and padlocks that you have to have set up and with the correct codes and in the right place for when people come in. And what I didn't want is for you to come into your escape room and be like,
you fucked all of my stuff up.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a fun, relaxing thing for your birthday, and you're just going, he's moved everything, and I'm going to have to reset this, and it's going to be an absolute bloody nightmare. So what I decided was, even though we were going to use that space and the doors to kind of get, what I was going to do is bring in all my own lock boxes and props and padlocks and things that I bought. Turns out, right?
Yeah.
It's really difficult to buy a box with a padlockable lock on it.
Right. Okay.
So I was in the middle of gluing these on. I was literally I was doing that bit.
Bless you.
And it was like, okay, next time I go back to it, I'm gonna do the next bit.
Right. Okay.
Because I had the top bit to attach as well, but I needed to leave that bit to dry. And so I was making all these, and then obviously global pandemic happened, and I sort of stopped, to be honest. But no, that's just the locks in there at the moment. But there was going to be clues and things and all sorts. I also had to buy 2 identical bags because we were going to do from a spy movie. We were literally there was going to be an extra who had never met you.
Aww.
So you'd do one lot of clues, then you'd go outside, sit on a bench with someone with an identical bag and do a bag swap. Go back in, and like I say, that bit with the video, that was all my idea. Yeah. Eleanor came up with pretty much all of this.
Thank you, Eleanor. This would have been amazing. To be honest, the fact that you've put this effort in anyway is amazing. I love this.
And we had all sorts of different clues and puzzles that we were going to do for you. I had to create a fake business on Facebook.
Right, what's the business called?
Newport Storage Solutions.
Right, lovely.
Still got a page.
Lovely.
I also had to create a Facebook profile for a guy who was supposed to be an employee at the escape room.
By the way, sorry.
We've got shit to do, mate. We're We got a fake Facebook profile for an employee at the escape room. I got my friend Richard James to give me permission to use some of his photos because I knew you'd never met him.
Yeah.
And so that's still on there. That fake Facebook profile.
You could catfish people with that. Now he gave you permission.
Yeah, brilliant. I did have to answer. He did give me, I'd say, some quite rigorous questioning as to why I wanted this, what it was for, and what I was going to do. And I also had to get through the different levels of security at Torture Court. I had cards made up with different names and things, laminated. Yeah, I know, it's exciting, isn't it, Totem? Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, hang on, I think I've noticed a little bit of a theme with some of these cards.
Yeah.
So, this is amazing. Okay, so this is Peter Patter, Sales Manager, which is a Chris. And then Torture Corp Solutions, we've got Tim Key, Phil Wang, another Phil Wang, Greg Davis and Alex Horn. They are all people who have featured or are regular features on Taskmaster, which when me and Chris were first dating, I think it's the first thing we binge watched together, wasn't it?
Yes, we very much bonded over Taskmaster.
Yeah.
And the Phil Wang one's actually got a Phil Wang picture on.
Oh.
And Phil Wang is a person that I've met in real life through being a comedian on the comedy circuit.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, imagine if Phil Wang finds out I've got his face on a card. But it's because of our fandom of that of Taskmaster. Nothing
Look
weird,
at
Phil.
these. Look at them. They're all like properly laminated and everything. This is lovely. Look, what were you going to do with these?
So they were going to have like clues on them, and there'd be like a word on the back of each of them.
Ah, yeah. Some of them have got different security levels.
And you'd piece them together into a sentence, and then that would give you the order for the numbers. And
Greg has full security clearance, as he should. He's the Taskmaster.
So that would give you get you into the final room.
Yeah.
Where I'd be waiting to surprise you and take you for a meal.
That's so lovely.
Yeah.
Look at how much effort you've put in.
And I'd say, Ellie Daniel, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I feel slightly self-conscious.
Happy birthday.
Oh my god.
And then the blooming coronavirus came along, and then I couldn't, you know.
Who have you been talking to about rings? Because this is my dream ring.
Yeah, I might have had a bit of help from one of your friends.
Put it on.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh my god. I love it. Oh my god, guys. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well.
So guys,
It's better than a plastic ring off a wine box, isn't it?
it is better than plastic ring off a wine box. I mean, I'd like to think, you know, that's setting the bar quite low, isn't it?
I just on the blog previously we did a jokey one.
I didn't want you to kind of. I didn't know if you might.
It fits perfect.
Yeah, I didn't know if you might guess or anything, so that's why I've been trying to go like, oh yeah, we don't need to get married. You can just be my common law
lockdown wife.
I mean, I don't know how or when we'll be able to have a wedding. Where that's not in the budget, is it? But
no.
we'll have to figure something
also,
out.
I don't think people are allowed to get married at the moment.
No.
So I don't know when we'll do that, but we bloody well will.
We'll just get someone
Oh, I wish I'd done my nails.
and then we'll have a socially distanced wedding in the garden.
Yeah.
And anyone that we would have invited to the big meal, we'll just send them like a voucher code for Domino's. It'll be alright. I figured it all out, don't worry.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Babs.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. Did you not see that coming?
I had an inkling,
Yeah.
but then I didn't want to sort of get my hopes up and think that. But yeah, I knew it was coming at some point. I didn't know it was coming on here, but I sort of love that it is because it means I'll always be able to look back on it.
Well, that's what I figured.
Is that an Australian opal? You don't know, do you?
I knew at the time, but like I say, I began planning this a long time ago.
Was it back in January?
Well,
I've got makeup all over your face.
I ordered the ring in December.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh wow! I think it is an Australian opal. Oh, I love it. It's literally like my dream ring.
Yeah, all those plans that I was saying were birthday plans were never supposed to be birthday plans at all. They were supposed to be like proposal plans, but I couldn't be like, so these what the proposal plans were that give away the ending.
Well, I was starting to think this is a very elaborate birthday surprise. Oh my god. I don't know what to do with myself now, guys. I have got makeup all over your face.
I'm okay with that.
I'm a very happy girl.
Oh, good. Me too.
Oh,
Love you very much.
I love you so much.
You're my fiance now.
Oh my god. We're getting married.
Yeah.
We're getting married. At some point.
At some undisclosed future date and location.
Somehow, if people are allowed to.
Yeah. So get on the Ko-fi. Get on the coffee.
God, why did you plan
Tip
for
us the
now?
price of a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I'll drink to that.
Cheers. Who
knows what you've been up to then? So Eleanor knows. So Steph must know. Steph is married to Eleanor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
So Kim knows because she was working at the thing, so I thought she might have to be in on it.
Right.
And Elle knows because she was the one who I talked to about the ring.
Nice. She was asking me questions about which rings I'd like ages ago. And I thought this is for some future point so that she can tell Chris. Because Elle has had mixed feelings on some men that I have dated, but she's quite a fan of yours. So I think under her words, she was going to make you marry me at some point. Well done, Elle. Oh, I absolutely love it.
I did at one point talk to your mum about if I'd have your parents' approval.
Yeah.
And she said yes, but that was so long ago. She probably you've
chickened out.
Yeah, she probably thinks I've changed my mind or forgotten because just that went from like asking to then getting the ring to then making all these plans and slowly getting the props together to then this all happening.
Right.
So yeah, and I told my parents that I was planning to at some point, but I don't think
they don't know it's today.
I don't think they know I've got a ring yet or that it was today or anything. So. And I know there's like a couple of my friends who know because I was getting quite excited and I was cooped up in a house with you.
Yeah,
which is
couldn't
lovely.
talk about it with me.
Couldn't talk about it with you. So occasionally when I've been on walks in the woods with the dog.
You have been on some long walks.
One or two of my friends, yes, they failed to talk me out of it. Oh, that was another thing as well.
Thanks guys for not doing that.
I went to Eleanor's university where she works when I was in Swansea for a gig.
Yeah.
I stayed over at Steph and Eleanor's, and then the next day I went to the university where she works, so I could take some photos in the lab of me pretending to do some science that was going to tie into the whole escape room thing.
Have you still got the photos?
Somewhere, I could dig them out. And then one of her colleagues, who's this big, bearded scientist man who looks like Santa Claus, he came in, and Eleanor was explaining, he's doing this so he can propose to his girlfriend, and the scientist guy was just like, as if to say, no, don't get married. No,
don't do it.
Don't do it. And I mean, obviously, I was in two minds then because I was thinking, well, I do want to marry her.
But Santa Claus doesn't approve.
Mean, well, I mean, he's a scientist. Presumably, he's done the research.
So is Eleanor, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, don't be talking yourself out of it now.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought. Well, actually, ages ago, Oh, Kim, you knew. I remember saying to Kim, like, Chris is up to something. And like we sort of talked about, like she was very like cagey. She didn't say anything, but I sort of said, "All right, like, but this was ages ago. This was probably maybe January, maybe December, I guess." But
that's the secret advantage of all this happening, is it's kind of delayed
yeah,
things
it's
so
very
much
much distracted
that
from
any
all
kind
of
of
that.
suspicion
Yeah,
has been
because
evaded.
you did have a conversation. You were trying to find out hypothetically how somebody would find out somebody else's ring size. Which I was just like, dude, come on, that's not subtle. But then that was ages ago, and I sort of forgot about it. And I thought, oh, maybe it was hypothetical then. It was just to sort of find out how we would find out for when he did know. But you've been sitting on this since January.
Yeah, I think it arrived either very late December or early January.
I love it. That's gonna stay on my hand for forever now. Well, I might take it off to wash my hands and stuff, but got it because of the Rona.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, I love it. It is literally like my favorite. Oh my god, I love it. It's rose gold. It's an opal. Oh, look at it. I'm gonna have to do my nails now. I should have done my nails before I did the blog. I didn't know.
You look beautiful.
You couldn't make me happier.
You make me incredibly happy. I'm really lucky.
Love you so much.
I love you too. Let's wrap this up now.
You're my fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, guys. I'm going to make him write the blurb for this one.
Oh, what?
I don't know what to say.
Yes.
He's had plenty of time to think about it.
What?
Maybe we'll write it together.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a nice one. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys. There's no shame in it.
We have to see how he's going to top this one.
I should have saved this for day 100.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, lovely. Right, okay. Bye, guys.